commonly asked question on some of my older videos. I did make a video of this trimmer in use. If anyone was looking for a good low budget trimmer, well, sadly you can't get it anymore, I don't think. I don't believe you can get this trimmer anymore. I got it on Amazon. It is 23 cc's. It's a Tanaka trimmer. Right off the bat, I'll just say I did change things up on it. One, did not come with that. It came with a plastic bump head. Good, it was a good head, but I like these aluminum ones better because I just stick the pieces in and they last longer too. Secondly, the guard. As you can see, I just put it there for the video. I don't use it. I just use it like this. I tried using the guard, and what happened was, if you're going around trimming, it would get, the way this one is, like a lot of them, let's see, I go with a different whacker. This trimmer here, my dad's, its guard is a little different. It doesn't, it kind of curves out like that. Or I got another trimmer over here. If I can find the guard. Maybe I don't have the guard anymore, but my point is, you all know, like, you know, you can Google a steel weed whacker or Husqvarna, and their guard is a little different. The designer, like Echo's. I hate Echo's guard, and that's one of the reasons that I don't get Echo, to be honest. But this trimmer, when it's on sale, is only like it retails for like $210 or something, because it's an entry-level professional trimmer. It's not very common in my area, but if you look in other countries, for example, like Australia, they talk about Kawasaki and Tanaka a lot. And so far, it's held up. Starts on the first pull most of the time. This one's now getting to be a few years old, so it doesn't quite start on the dime like that anymore. But yeah, these guards, they just, I mean, I don't like guards as it is. I've been trying to like guards, because what happens is, you know, I get little nicks in my leg, like right here. I don't know if y'all can see that. I get them all over, but most of the time I wear pants anyway. But I am trying, because I know it's kind of safer and stuff, but it's also impossible to edge with them on. But that's really a topic for another video if y'all want to hear more about that. But it's 23 cc's, but you wouldn't think it'd be 23 cc's because it's got a lot of power. I put an hour meter on it just to tell you how much I have. I put this thing on a year after. So let's see if y'all can see that. So it's probably got close to 30 hours on it. Because I'm not fully commercial, so I know some people are like, geez, 30 hours, I put that on in a week. I do a total of, I have scheduled 2 yards, 2 yards for each week or every other week, things like that. And I get people who do like leaf cleanups and stuff in the fall and hedge trimming. But weed whacking I do get a lot, whether it be brush cutting, and like I put this through more than it should, you know, because it shows, you know, whether you choose to listen to it or not. No blade, trimmer head only. They want you to have a guard, and it shows you which way it throws, because obviously it spins this way. That's just how that works. Another thing about the guard, and I'll just quickly show you. It does obviously have a cutter. It has been used. I did use it for the first little bit. Let me just lift this up. Here, they got the spot on where you need to put the guard. They want it right there, like in the middle. Let's see if I can get it more in the middle. There. So this is just about, no, this is more towards the back of the arrow. And on the back of the arrow, I'm just on the width, but they want it in the middle of that arrow. So that means I'd only have about this much line. And this is about as much line as I like on there, otherwise it starts to do that thing where it curls up and stuff. But I suppose I should use the guard a little more, but I like to have the guard back a little bit so it doesn't bump. So if you get this trimmer, I recommend backing it up to like, just like about right there, where that kind of little in line with that black arrow. But you know, typically I just don't run the guard. It's easier without it. It's lighter without it too. You know, whatever weed whacker you have now, if you take the guard off, I'm telling you, it's gonna feel a lot lighter. The trimmer handle is not original. That's a Kawasaki trimmer handle. A lot of people like those. They're gotta be the most comfortable one. So I went on a parts website to purchase it, and well, I got it as a birthday present for my grandmother. If you want one and you want it for this season, it's not gonna happen. The season's almost over and it takes a long time to get to you. So if you want it for next season, order it now. Because it'll probably show up in mid-winter, end of winter. eReplacementParts.com is where I got it. Took a while, but each little piece is sold separately. That's what sucks. All in total, it was like $61.99 or something. The handle was like 50 something, probably like 59. No, it was over 61 then. This was like 59. Then this little thing in here was like $1.50. This rubber thing. You need to have the rubber thing, or else it doesn't fit on there properly. I accidentally ordered 2 of them, and I'm glad I have one now, just in case. But you just slip it on there. What's nice now, though, is I can put that handle on any trimmer because I have an extra one. Here's my steel and Ryobi collection over here. Goes right on there, and you put it on. Do I like steel? Yes and no. Another video. But this is the handle that comes with it. Isn't a bad handle, but I don't like this. It's got those, like they cheap out on their plastic. The front of it is comfortable. None of it's rubber, but they got that texturized on it. And then I do like this. I know a lot of people are like, oh, I cut these off. I like these. These go on. They're, I'm not sure what they're for, but it does allow, sometimes I'd flip the trimmer over and I'd hold it. I was seeing if there's a way that I could attach this to it on top of that, but I gave up on that. But one more thing I did add on, the hooks for a belt, because sometimes I do a lot of weed whacking, and sometimes it's just easier to have a harness. Other than that, this thing, again, it works good. In another video, I have to cut peonies down in my yard in 5 minutes or so I'll do that in another video. This company, I believe now, is out of business. It was Tanaka, which was owned by Hitachi. Hitachi got bought out by Metabo. Metabo only does battery drills, so they ended the gas lineup. They put everything on a discount. So right now, if you want to get one of these, which I do recommend, get it right now. Amazon does not have this anymore. They're already out of stock. They have a different model, which looks more like the Echo SRM 225. It looks more like that in 23 cc's. Go get it. There's 3 left in stock on Amazon. You may be able to find this one on another website if you want to get it, but eventually these will be gone and nobody will be able to get them. So right now, if I could justify it, I would go and buy a 26 cc one. This is 23 cc's. It's plenty of power for what I need, but there's a couple odd jobs where I wish I had a little bit more power. So I would buy another one of these in a heartbeat. They're just good trimmers, especially for the price. I mean, you can get them on sale. They go down, especially right now they're on sale. It's 50 to 1 gas mix. I'm sorry. One thing is it does get a lot of buildup there. That's like black burning off oil or whatever. I do have a mixed 50 to 1. I have them mixed properly. So you don't tell me that I don't have it mixed properly. Oh, if you're wondering how that trimmer guard goes on, I do like the way they do it because it allows you to pick where it can be. Don't mess my messy bench drawer here. It allows you to pick where it can be. Where on the steels, they got that bracket, and the bracket's where it is, and that's where the guard stays. Right here, same thing. This metal bracket built in, gotta stay there. Now real quick, I'll just show you. One metal bracket goes under, one on top, 2 screws, which I think I've lost. I'm sure they're somewhere. See if I can just lean it there. So that's how that goes on. They give you a manual, they give you a pair of safety glasses, and a little cheesy container. Looks like a Tupperware container actually, to mix your 2-cycle. I mix it into a 5-gallon, that green can. Yeah, so good trimmer. If you won't have any more questions, ask. There weren't many videos out on Tanaka trimmers, so don't hesitate to ask. If you want a video on why I specifically run no guard typically, I will make one for you. I think the closest trimmer to Tanaka is probably Maruyama. Right now they're the only ones that are still, because Kawasaki, they went out. Husqvarna, that's pretty close too actually in comfort and weight and power. But my next trimmer would probably either be a Makita, because I have a Makita backpack blower. That's 4-cycle, yes. So I'd be getting out of the 2-cycle. Or a Honda, which is another 4-cycle trimmer. Maybe I'd get one of them. And if I got neither of those, I would probably say Husqvarna or Maruyama if I was still staying into the 2-cycle range. Obviously, if you want a video on that 4-cycle versus 2-cycle, I can do that too. But like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching.